I went to Santa Elena, Honduras. My parents were missionaries there. Last year when I was there, my parents had just started the agriculture program, and they have bought some land and they allow some of the dads to help farm it to support their families. I was talking to Pedro, one of the guys who works with them, and he had been farming and was just collecting the first harvest. And he said, this is the first year I've been able to buy uniforms and books and everything that my children need and put food on the table without having to ask for any handouts. And he was just sobbing as he said this, and it really opened my eyes to what a privilege this is for them, and that without missionaries in the area, they would have never been able to do these things. Lane lived there for the past 3 years, my oldest daughter. We were able to hang out with the children that live in the house. There are about 20 children, 30 with us there in the house. We just hung out with them a lot and were able to take them to do things that they wouldn't normally be allowed to do, be able to do. One night I was at the house by myself. My parents had gone into town and gotten stuck there, and they weren't able to return that night. I was fixing supper for all the children in the house. I heard one of the little girls that lives with us with her mother. I heard her crying, and the mother sounded upset, but I just figured they were in trouble and she was disciplining her. The little girl walked into the house. She was just standing there shaking, and one of the older girls in the house lifted up her shirt and showed me the welts and bruises, and she had a cut on her stomach and said that the mother had beat her with a belt buckle. I was pretty upset, and I went to confront the mother. I really expected remorse or, I really lost my temper, I'm so sorry, but that was not what I was met with. She told me that the little girl was stupid and stubborn and she deserved what she got. And I was so upset with her. We had a conversation about it, and I went to fix supper for the little girl and get her fed and just calm down for a minute. I came back and the mother was packing her things to leave, and I told her that I wasn't comfortable with her taking Andrea with her. She said that was okay, that she didn't want her, she was nothing but trash, and that I could have her. She left after that, and the little girl, I guess, took her seriously because Andrea did not leave my side again until I left to come home. She slept with me every night, and she went everywhere that I went. And we've been trying to get home the whole time. Our flight kept getting pushed back, and we had been trying to get home. It just did not seem to happen, and my dad just hugged me the next morning when he got home and said, "This is why you were here. This is why you've been delayed." The mom did come back to my mom, reached out to her and said, "I was abused as a child. I don't want this cycle to continue, but I don't know how to fix it." And my mom said, "You can't do it without God. You're gonna have to turn this over to God and let us help you in any way that we can." And the mother has agreed to let Andrea stay at the house with my parents until she feels more capable of controlling her temper. And we're praying for them to be reunited and for him to be glorified in this situation. Can you say adios?
Adios.
Adios.
Adios.